Pour the roast, let's talk about the day. Laughing even if it goes astray.
Welcome to?
Well, I thought it was funny!
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
G'day, folks. The time is, well, it is 11:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 29th of July, 2026. Now, of course, that means it must be the 30th. For our time-traveling friends on the other side of the planet, big hello to every single one of you out there. Really big hello to that city with the most community members worldwide, and that city being Melbourne, Australia. Folks, I hope you're doing fantastic. I am Lee, can't get my crap together Kempster, and you folks are you, and you folks are incredibly funny. And how do I know that? Well, I'm going to make a big assumption on you being you, but if I was as funny as you are, I would just be me. And how do I know that you're that funny? Well, this community of ours was not that funny, and it is, and it's that because of you. So cheers to you. Thanks for being so funny, and thanks for making this community, well, I thought it was funny, so incredibly successful, and so incredibly funny. Cheers. All right. Why can't I get my crap together? I don't know. I'm just dragging my butt, folks. I have been for the last, 56 years or so. But I'm trying, I promise. Hope you're all doing fantastic today. Now I'm going to ask you real quick if you could please, and I don't think I've earned it, but please do this anyways. If you do it, I'll try to be better next video. Please click the like button, the thumbs up button, whatever it is. If you're watching, it's really easy. It's really going to help. Please do it. Please. It's free too. Oh, okay. Thank you. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Okay. Folks, all right, enough of that. What's happening today? What are you all doing? Why don't you leave a quick comment on today's video? I'd love to hear from you. Not just myself, I'm sure. A lot of folks would love to hear from you. You got any cool photos you want to share? Any funny stories you want to share? Leave them as a comment on today's video. If you got some cool videos you want to share, that would also be awesome. Send those to share@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Send anything you want that you want to share on one of these videos to share@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Please do that. I know I'm just sort of being like trying to hawk stuff or whatever. No, I just want to hear from you folks. I want to get some content in these videos, but I'm interested in you folks. What's happening in your lives? What makes you tick and what makes you laugh? Share@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Thank you. Operators are stopping. And in a little bit of a weird today in history, and warning, there's a violent clip coming up. Back on July 29th, 1982, professional wrestler Jerry Lawler slapped actor and comedian Andy Kaufman on the David Letterman show. Now I'm going to show you the slap right now. It's going to be quick, but it is violent, so look away if you don't want to see it. That was a weird time in entertainment history, folks. Now back to your regular scheduled show. All right. So enough of that. I'm so very sorry. What's going on, though? I'm going to tell you what's happening in my life or what I'm going to be doing today. Well, today we are going to go visit Wendy's dad when she's off work. And then after that, I am not sure what's going on. But before that, before Wendy gets off work, I want to go to Staples. I want to print off a stencil of a pumpkin. A jack-o'-lantern. Why? Because Friday, here at least, it's going to be Summerween. What is that? Well, it's just a fake thing that I didn't make up. I guess it came from a TV show. I don't remember what the TV show is. If I do remember during editing, I will try to put it down here. If not, well, look it up. But anyway, Summerween, sort of celebrating Halloween in the middle of summer. Why not? Because it's fun. It's been too hot to do anything around here and too smoky. So might as well have a little fun and just celebrate by, maybe sitting around watching some horror movies. And I'm going to carve a pumpkin. Yes, a jack-o'-lantern, but I don't have an actual real jack-o'-lantern to carve, but I do have a foam carvable, I guess some people call them funkins, but I bought one of those, and I bought a carving tool for it, and what my idea is carve the pumpkin face from the movie Halloween. Now, I'm going to show you the stencil, and people are going to think, well, that looks really crude, it's kind of stupid looking, and what's with the cut on the nose and stuff like that? So I'm going to drag that out and make it a little bit bigger there for you. And like, I know it looks crude and all that, like a little kid did it, but I'll show you the one from the movie. And here you go. This is from the actual movie. And there it is, over top of it. I'll show you that one more time. This is the movie. And this is the stencil. I think it's pretty close. So yeah, I plan on going to some place like Staples or whatever and print off that stencil and put it over this pumpkin. And then it'll probably be back there somewhere on Friday. So those are my plans for today. Possibly we'll go for dinner after visiting Wendy's dad. Not 100% sure what we're doing for dinner yet, but that is the only thing I've got planned so far. Guess I can take down the Summerween. Don't have a lot of content today, but I tell you folks, I'm just letting you know what's happening in my life. And that's another reason why I would like to know what's happening in your life. I'm not the only one here. Well, maybe I am. And that's why I want to know if you can click those buttons. I have no idea who's here. But anyways, that's what I'm up to. I'm just trying to have a little fun in life. And that's why I'm making these videos and telling these jokes and created this group, is because I want to have a little fun in life. And I want you folks to have a little fun in life too. And you folks, once again, have made that happen. So thank you so very much. So what else is happening? I want to see your pets. I really do. I always want to see your pets. I ask all the time. Why? Because I love animals. I think animals are they're just incredible. And I don't care if it's a cat, a dog, a bat, or a hog. I don't care if it's a spider. I don't care if it's a lizard, or fish, or fishes, or whatever it might be. Whatever you consider a pet, I would love to see a photo of it. I got a great photo of our boy Morrison, and you folks are probably getting sick and tired of these photos. Let me know if you are. At least if you do that, that's another thing. I know you're out there. But here's a photo of our handsome boy Morrison. He's just sitting on my lap, relaxing. I love him. And we have a pretty girl. Her name is Thatcher, and maybe I'll share a photo of her in the next video. But folks, I'd love to see your pets. Why don't you send photos or video of your pets to pets@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Please and thank you. Love to see your pets, my friends. All right. What do we got? We don't have a lot, but we got some good stuff. We've got 4 featured posts from 4 awesome folks like you. That's 1 post each of those folks. I don't have 16 posts I'm sharing here, but these are 4 posts that made me laugh, and obviously they're making some of you folks laugh too. Now I'm going to bring them up right now. They are from Aaron Jones, Elizabeth, Nita Scott, Meg Opry, and Melissa Carnahan. So we're going to start off with Aaron Jones' post. Bring that up right now. You got to know the song. Thank you, Aaron. Next one is from Elizabeth Nita Scott. Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. And then our next one is from Meg Opry. Summerween, summer, Jaws, horror movie. Love it. Thank you so very much, Meg. Next one is Melissa Carnahan. Hey, you know Melissa Carnahan. Thank you so very much, Melissa. Thank you, Meg. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Aaron. And thank you to you for everything you share. You're the reason why this community is so funny and so successful. And because of that, I'm going to bring you some bad jokes. Do you want a brief explanation as to what an acorn is? In a nutshell, it's an oak tree. I went to the doctor and I said, "Help, my hair's falling out. Is there anything you can give me to keep it in?" He gave me a bag. Shaking my rapidly balding head in disbelief, I then said to him, "Listen, I also have a bad case of wind, if you know what I mean. Can you give me something for that?" That's when he gave me a kite. Somebody asked me to stop playing Wonderwall yesterday, and I said to them, "Maybe." Where did the lizard go when he lost his tail? To the retail store. I sure hope you got some chuckles out of those, my friends. I gotta thank Graham Swift for the 2 doctor jokes. I gotta thank Melinda Tharp for the Wonderwall joke. And I gotta thank my beautiful, wonderful wife, Wendy, for the retail store joke. But friends, I want to tell your jokes too. Why not leave your jokes as a comment on today's video, or send them to me via email at jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. I really want to tell your jokes, folks. Folks, I'm here 4 days a week with a fresh batch of jokes just for you. If you're having a good time and you'd like to show your appreciation, please consider dropping a couple of bucks in our tip jar at donate.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can help us keep the lights on, keep the joke machine rolling, and keeping our imaginary cow fed. But friends, the most important thing to me is that you keep laughing. You can also help support the channel and look cool at the same time by visiting store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. From stickers to coffee cups and t-shirts to hoodies, we've got it all. Don't forget, I would love it if you told a bad joke or a good joke. I would love to hear your jokes told by you. Why not send a video or audio of you telling jokes to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com? That would be so freaking cool, my friends. You know what else is cool? Just you. Thank you so very much for making so many people laugh. It's the reason why we created this place, and it's the reason why people come here is because it's funny, and not because of me. I'm mildly amusing at best. You folks are freaking hilarious. Thank you so very much. Now I'm going to be heading out of here, but I'm going to be back hopefully on Friday my time. Of course, that would be Saturday for you folks in Melbourne and all over Australia. Until that time, folks, and between the time and all that time, have a fantastic time. Keep laughing, my friends.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.